Ever catch yourself talking out loud and immediately think, damn, am I losing it? Relax, gents. You're not crazy. You're not broken. You're just wired differently. See, there's something about Sigma males, this rare, quiet breed of men, that makes them talk to themselves more than anyone else. Not in a delusional way. Not in a hear voices way. In a calculated, self-check, mental mastery kind of way. The world sees a guy muttering to himself and thinks he's weird. What they don't realize is that man might be 10 steps ahead of them. Welcome back, gents, to the Stoic Sigma Male. This channel's not about being loud, fake, or flashy. It's about building quiet power, the kind of energy that doesn't need to announce itself. So today, we're breaking down 10 powerful reasons why Sigma males talk to themselves, why it's not just normal, but necessary. By the end of this, you'll understand that those private conversations in your head are not weakness. They're your superpower. And before we dive in, hit that subscribe button. Because here, we don't chase validation, we chase mastery. Number 1. The Sigma mind is a maze, not a straight line. Let's start with this. Most people think in one direction. Input. Reaction. Done. But Sigma males? They think in layers. Their brains are like a maze, thoughts bouncing around, connecting, analyzing, linking ideas that seem unrelated to most people. Talking to themselves helps them navigate that maze. It's like walking through a dark room with a flashlight. Every word illuminates another corner of thought. They're not talking to fill silence. They're talking to find clarity. Ever seen a Sigma pacing alone, whispering things like, "No, that doesn't make sense. Wait, maybe if I do it this way." That's not confusion. That's the sound of a sharp mind in real-time motion. It's the same way an artist sketches before painting. A Sigma sketches his thoughts in speech before taking action. Number 2. Solitude is his classroom. Most people fear being alone because they can't stand their own thoughts. A Sigma? He thrives in it. When he's alone, his mind starts talking back, and he listens. That's when the best ideas, the harshest truths, and the deepest insights come to him. He's not scared of silence. He studies it. Picture this. Late night, city quiet, phone on airplane mode. And it's just him and his thoughts. He's replaying the day, asking himself hard questions like, did I waste time today? Was I reactive or strategic? Is this goal still worth it? That inner dialogue isn't random. It's a self-audit. Every night, he runs through his mental reports like a CEO reviewing his company. He doesn't wait for advice. He gives it to himself. That's why solitude isn't loneliness for a Sigma. It's leadership training. Number 3. He talks to control emotion, not be controlled by it. Most men explode because they never learn to process what they feel. Sigma males don't explode. They analyze. When something bothers them, they don't run to complain. They break it down. They'll literally say out loud, "All right, I'm angry. Why though? Is this ego or disrespect? Okay, if I react, what happens next?" That's not overthinking. That's emotional precision. By voicing it, he removes confusion. Talking to himself helps him step outside the emotion, see it for what it is, and control it like a general commanding his army. That's why Sigmas rarely look rattled. They've already had that heated argument with themselves privately. By the time the world shows up, they're calm, centered, and ready. Number 4. Because he doesn't need an audience, just answers. Let's be real, gents. Most people talk at others to feel heard. A Sigma talks to himself to understand. He's not looking for sympathy, likes, or approval. He's looking for clarity. He'll literally talk himself through a problem rather than vent to someone who doesn't get it. Why? Because most people listen to reply, not to understand. But when you talk to yourself, you get 100% honesty, 0% judgment. You can say, "Man, that was dumb," and instantly fix it. No shame. No fake smiles. Just truth. Sigmas don't talk to impress people. They talk to improve themselves. That's the difference between attention seekers and self-seekers. Number 5. Talking to himself is mental training. Think about this. An athlete lifts weights to strengthen his body. A Sigma talks to himself to strengthen his mind. Every weight, "that doesn't sound right," or "let's do it this way instead," is a mental rep. He's reinforcing logic, discipline, focus, and problem solving. Each conversation is like sparring in a dojo. It sharpens him. He debates himself, argues, counter-argues, not out of confusion, but to test his reasoning. He's literally teaching his brain to think sharper under pressure. And that's why, when life hits hard, he doesn't crumble. He's been training for this in silence all along. Number 6. He's filtering out the noise of a loud world. Let's be honest, the modern world is loud. Opinions everywhere. Distractions on repeat, people pretending to be experts. Sigma males are allergic to that noise. When things get too loud out there, they turn inward. Talking to themselves helps them filter the chaos. It's like clearing tabs on a browser. All right, this thought stays. That one's trash. That one's useful. They don't let the outside world dump garbage into their mental space. Every thought gets screened. So, when you see a Sigma walking with AirPods but no music playing, yeah, he's in a meeting. With himself. He's not zoning out. He's tuning in. Number 7. Because he treats silence like a workshop. Most people can't handle silence because they think nothing's happening. But for a Sigma, silence is where everything happens. He uses silence to construct, to rebuild, to rethink. That quiet time when others scroll TikTok or text random people. He's building blueprints in his mind. He'll talk through his next steps like, okay, next week I'll cut that expense. Tomorrow, wake up earlier. No excuses. 3 months from now, this project should be done. That's not procrastination. That's precision planning. His silence isn't empty, it's productive. It's where ideas are born and weak habits die. Number 8. He's rehearsing reality before it happens. You ever notice how a Sigma never looks surprised, no matter what happens? That's because he's already run that simulation in his head, probably while talking to himself. Before an interview, he's practiced every possible question out loud. Before a big move, he's already talked through every outcome, success and failure. It's not anxiety, it's preparation. He plays both sides of the chessboard before the game begins. That's why he moves smoother, reacts faster, and adapts instantly. A Sigma never says, I didn't see that coming. He saw it. He planned for it. He just didn't announce it. Because when he talks to himself, he's not daydreaming. He's rehearsing reality. Number 9. He's his own source of motivation. Sigma males don't rely on applause to move forward. They clap for themselves, quietly, internally, and consistently. When things get tough, when no one's watching, when there's no recognition, they look themselves dead in the mirror and say, keep going. You've been through worse. You're not done yet. You're built for this. That's self-sourced energy. He doesn't wait for motivation. He manufactures it. That's why people can't figure him out. Because his drive doesn't come from hype. It comes from habit. When everyone else is waiting for someone to believe in them, the Sigma already did. And he's saying it out loud every day. Number 10 self-talk is his path to self-mastery. Here's the truth, gents. A man's life is shaped by the voice inside his head. If that voice is chaotic, doubtful, or weak, his reality follows suit. But the Sigma? He rewires that voice through conscious self-talk. He doesn't let negative thoughts run wild. He challenges them. He questions them. He replaces them with stronger, sharper thoughts. When that inner critic whispers, you're not good enough, he responds, then why are they trying to be me? That's not arrogance. That's inner dominance. Sigma males understand that their outer world is just a reflection of their inner dialogue. That's why they take those conversations seriously. They speak with clarity. They speak with intention. They speak with purpose, even when no one's listening. Because that's where mastery starts, inside. So, gents, next time you catch yourself talking to yourself, don't feel weird. Don't silence that inner voice. Refine it. You're not going crazy. You're calibrating your mind. You're doing what the world's sharpest men do, turning self-talk into self-mastery. Because a Sigma doesn't need validation from others. He needs alignment within himself. And that, right there, is what makes him mysterious. He's not quiet because he has nothing to say. He's quiet because he's saying everything that matters to himself first. So keep talking to yourself, gents. Keep sharpening that inner voice until it sounds like truth, not doubt. And if this spoke to you, drop a comment below. Tell me, how often do you have those real talks with yourself? And don't forget to subscribe to the Stoic Sigma Male, where we build calm, disciplined, unshakable men from the inside out. Having said that, stay sharp, stay silent, stay Sigma.